Hello students, today we are starting the sixth session of second unit of the course SQC. So in previous session we have discussed calculation of arithmetic mean of the distribution. Okay, so moving on, now we will see what are the session outcome of this session. Understanding median and mode. So we will study what is median and mode. Okay, at the end of this session, students should be able to clearly explain median and mode. Okay. So first we'll see what is the median. Median is defined as the value which is greater than half of the varieties and less than the other half of the varieties arranged in the order of magnitude. Okay, so median is a mid value. In simple words, if you want to tell, then the median is the mid value. Okay, so if there are odd numbers in the distribution, median will be exactly the middle term of the distribution. If there is even numbers, so if there are even numbers in the distribution, then we will take the average of middle values. Okay, so the average of the middle values. So here example we are having 25. This one is in a distribution. So 25, 20, 15, 35, 18, 15, 18, 20, 25, 35. Okay, the median we are denoting by the letter M, and which is 20. So here the median value is 20. So like that we have to calculate the median. Median itself is the mid value of the distribution. So we can clearly say that it is the mid value of the distribution. So moving on. So for continuous frequency distribution. So for continuous frequency distribution, the value of median is given by an equation. So what is that equation? Median is equal to L plus H divided by F in bracket n by 2 minus C. So see here, you will see each of the terms in the formula, where L is the lower limit of the median class. So we have to select a median class. So in that, lower limit of the median class is L. Next, H, small h, that is magnitude of the median class. Magnitude of the median class. Small f, that is equal to frequency of the median class. Okay, the corresponding frequency of that median class, we call it as a small f. C is the cumulative frequency of the preceding median class. So here median class corresponding to the cumulative frequency which is just over, preceding means after just over n by 2. We are calculating n. Okay, what is n? N is nothing but the sum of frequencies of the distribution. So in vertical column, you are adding the number of frequency, you will get the total capital N. Okay, the number which is just over n by 2. Okay, so that we call it as the number C. So we'll take an example and we will be clearly coming to an idea of a median. Find the median of the following frequency distribution. So we should calculate the median of the following frequency distribution. Note down a problem. So X is the midpoint of the frequency distribution of the classes. X is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, so here also we are having F frequency 8, 10, 11, 16, 20, 25, 15, 9 and 6. Okay, so here, see here. So this one is the total of this frequency, which is n. We call it as n. It's 120. We should add all this one and we will get 120 total. Next we are calculating cumulative frequency. As I told you, cumulative frequency is first one we are keeping as it is. Next one we are going to add the the next the next value which is beside that value we are adding. So 8. Next one is 10. 8 plus 10 is 18. 18 plus 11 is 29. 29 plus 16 is 45. 45 plus 20 is 65. So on, we are calculating the cumulative frequency for all them. So you should note that this total and the n total should match. Then only your cumulative frequency is right. So here n is equal to the total is 120. Okay, as I told you, the total is 120, and we are going to calculate n by 2. What is n by 2? 120 by 2, we are getting 60. Okay, so cumulative frequency just greater than n by 2. N by 2 we have got 60. Okay, so here just greater than 60, cumulative frequency is 65. Okay, 65, and the corresponding to 65, the midpoint is class is 5. Therefore, the median here is 5. So median value, we should note down the class. Okay, so class midpoint of that median class is 5. So our answer for this problem is 5. The median is 5. Okay, so like this we are going to solve the problem for a median value. Okay, so when he has given the midpoint, suppose we will take one more example where he has not given directly the midpoint, just he has given the class intervals. If he has given the class interval, we will see what will be the value. Okay, so here find the median wage of the following frequency distribution. So he has told you to find the median wage of the following frequency distribution. So he has given the wages in rupees: 20 to 30, 30 to 40, 40 to 50, 50 to 60, and 60 to 70. So number of laborers who are working for that wages are: first one is 3, next one is 5, next one is 20, next one is 10, next one is 5. Okay, so on. The total is 43. Next, what you should do, this is the problem. First, in the problem, you should calculate the cumulative frequency. You should calculate the cumulative frequency. Okay, cumulative frequency. So first, as it is, first frequency you should keep as it is. Next, we should go on adding the subsequent frequencies. Okay, first one is 3, next one is 3 plus 5, then it's 8, next 8 plus 20, 28, 28 plus 10, 38, 38 plus 5, 43. So you should see that this 43 and 43 are getting same. Okay, here also we should calculate n by 2. What is n by 2? So n, the total n we have got is 43. So divided by 2, it's 21.5. So next you should see in the cumulative frequency, the cumulative class is just greater than 21.5. So 21.5 greater than 21.5 is 28. In cumulative frequency, we are getting 28. Okay. So corresponding, we should note the class interval. Here the class interval for that is 40 to 50. So we have got the corresponding class size or class interval is 40 to 50. Now we have to calculate the exact median here, isn't it? In previous class, he had given directly the midpoint, we have easily calculated. Okay, but he has given the here class interval. So we should calculate the mid value, exact mid value. Therefore, we should use the formula. Okay, what is that formula? Formula median is equal to L plus H by F in bracket n by 2 minus C. Okay, bracket complete. Okay, here L is equal to, so it is a lower limit of the class. So what is the median class? 40 to 50. The lower limit in that median class is 40. Okay, so that we are taking 40 plus h. What is the h? Is the class interval here. The class interval is 10. Okay, class size we are taking as 10. So 10 by f. What is the frequency of that median class? It's 20. Okay, so median class value is 20. Next in bracket n n by 2 minus c. N by 2 directly we have got it is 21.5 minus c. So c is 8. Okay, so c is 8. So c number is the preceding value. Okay, the previous value of that median is this one, median class. What we have got 28. The previous this one class previous cumulative frequency for the 28 is 8 that we have taken. Okay, so do the calculations and see that what you are getting the answer. Do the calculations, all of you. Hope you are getting that. Okay, so the answer is 46.75. That is your median answer. The answer for that class is 46.75. Hope everyone has got this. Okay, so moving on. Next we come to mode. Okay, so here one more topic we are covering is mode. What is mode? Okay, see, mode is a value which occurs more frequently in the observations. Okay, so we tell that mode is a value which occur more frequently in the distribution. We call it as a mode. Okay, so mode here, the average of a male. Okay, in Indian, among the Indians, we are having the average height of males in India is 5 feet 6 inches. Okay, so that is the average height. Average size of the shoe soled. Okay, so average size of the shoe for male persons is, that is 6. Okay, the number is 6. Next, average students spends. Okay, and on average, a student is spending, you will take 5 rupees per day, means it is 150 rupees per month. So like on, so we are referring to an values. Okay, in the all above cases, the average is referred as mode. Okay, so the mode is a value which occur most frequent in the set of observations. So that we call it as mode. And when you are having this one distribution, so we'll take mode is equal to L plus C into F2 divided by F1 plus F2. So we are having L is equal to lower boundary of the model class, C is the class interval, F1 is the frequency of class preceding. Okay, preceding is previous of the model class. F2 is the frequency of the class succeeding to the model class, after that model class. Okay, so like that we are having the F1 and F2 values. So we will see by taking an example, we are going to solve a problem. So see here, find the mode of the following frequency distribution. That is a question. So question is, find the mode of a following distribution. So here he has given the class and frequency. Okay, so the class is 0 to 10, 10 to 20, 20 to 30, 30 to 40, 40 to 50, 50 to 60, 60 to 70, and 70 to 80. So likewise, he has given the frequencies 5, 8, 7, 12, 28, 20, 10, and 1. Okay, so we should do the calculations. So here, as I told you, mod is equal to L plus C into F2 divided by F1 plus F2. So here, see here, mod is equal to L, the lower limit of the model class. So here model class is one which is having high frequency. What is the high frequency? Here it's 28. Okay, so that is your model class. We call it as model class. The frequency which is greater one. Okay, that we call it as model class. The class pertaining to the highest frequency 40 to 50. It is our model class. So L value, lower limit of model class is 40 plus C. What is C? C is the class width, that is 10. F2. Okay. So F2 is the frequency succeeding the model class. Succeeding means after 28. What you are having? 20. So that is F2. So F1, the preceding frequency preceding to the model class, that is 12. Okay. So 10 into 20 divided by 12 plus 20. So you are getting 40 plus 200 by 32. That is equal to 40 plus 6.25. That is nothing but 46.25. The model class approximately. Okay, we can find model is equal to 3 median minus 2 mean. That is also one of the chance. But here we have exactly calculated the model class, that is 46.25. When you want to calculate approximately, you can use the equation model is equal to 3 median minus 2 mean. That is also one of the way to calculate the model class. Okay. So moving on, we will see measure of dispersions. What is this measure of dispersions? So I will give example. Two distributions which are having same mean, okay, and same total frequency, and yet they differ in the extent to which the individual value differ from the central value. So in one distribution, the values may be closely packed. Okay. So in one distribution, you see that the values are closely packed. In another, they may vary. They may be widely spread. Okay. The values may be widely spread. So even in such two cases, the mean may be the same. Okay. The mean and the total frequency will be same. Such a variation is known as dispersion. So we are having two cases here. One is closely packed and another is widely spread. Even then though the mean is same and the frequency is same. Such we call it as known as a dispersion or a variability or a spread. Okay. So let us see with an example. See here, example we are having three distribution I am having. Okay. So having three values, set of values. So the first example is we are having 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11. Okay. So mean of this, you should add all of this and divide by number of entries. 5 entries we are having, 45 is the total. Okay. Next, see how closely packed 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, they are closely packed. The difference among the two numbers is a single one number. Okay. So next 3, 5, 9, 12 and 15. So see here, they are to some range they are separated. Here also the total is 45. One more case we are having, third case. 3, 1, 5, 9, 13, 17. So they are widely spread. Okay, so spreading compared to the other, these are widely spread. Here also the total is 45. Okay, so mean for all these values is 9. Okay, mean x bar for all these values is 9. Thus, the major central tendency is inadequate to give an idea of complete distribution. So, we call it as measure of central. So, measure of dispersion. We call it as measure of dispersion. So, there are four measure of dispersions. There are four measures of dispersion. Which are those? We will see one by one. First one is the range. Second one is the quarter light deviation. Third one is absolute deviation. And fourth one is the standard deviation. There are four. One is the range, quadrilateral deviation, absolute deviation, and standard deviation. So for your syllabus, you are just having the range and standard deviation.